Some people are starting to realize that less can be truly more, and they're embracing a lifestyle of underconsumption. They're being more intentional with their purchases and finding greater satisfaction in what they already have. So if you like the way this sounds, here's how you're going to spend wisely and make every purchase count. First of all, limiting your shopping to certain days of the month can significantly reduce impulse purchases and help you plan better. For instance, you might decide that you're only going to shop on the first or third Saturday of each month. That way, you're not constantly being exposed to sales that can tempt you to buy things that you don't need. So if you think about something that you want to buy, but it's not a shopping day, you'll put it on your list. And one thing I like about this approach is that between now and the next shopping day, it gives you time to really think about whether it's something you truly need or want. And aside from saving money, this method can also reduce clutter because you're not constantly bringing in new items. And in addition, it can also end those internal debates about whether you should pop into a store to see what they have. So along with making a list of what you need to buy, you can also make a list of things you already own and love using the notes feature on your phone. This helps you appreciate the things that you already have, plus it can remind you of the stuff that you already have at home. And your list can include anything from clothes to kitchen gadgets to books or beauty products. But the important thing is that you keep it handy and you refer to it before shopping so that you don't accidentally buy duplicate items. So when you see something in a store that catches your eye, take just 2 minutes to take a quick glance at your list. Designating a use it up month is another fantastic way to practice buying less. And the whole idea is to commit to using up all the half-full products in your home before buying new ones. So go through your bathroom, your kitchen, and storage areas and make a list of all of the products that are half used or nearly empty. And the benefits of doing this are numerous. First and foremost, it reduces waste. But in addition to that, if you have a habit of buying new products before finishing the old ones, this approach will maximize the value of each product and you're able to get your money's worth. The one in, one out policy is another tool for maintaining control over your possessions. And the rule is simple. For every new item you bring into your home, you must remove one item. And I know this might sound challenging, but in the end, it helps keep your purchases in check and it makes you think twice before buying something new. Because by having to remove something, you're now forced to evaluate whether that new item is truly worth it or necessary. Plus, knowing you have to part with something to make room for a new item will naturally make you more selective about your purchases, which could lead to buying higher quality items that you love and use on a regular basis. Likewise, it can also promote a sense of balance and order in your home because everything you have will have a purpose and a place. Additionally, putting a 10-item limit on items in your home is another way to practice underconsumption. So the ideal here is to limit yourself to only owning 10 items of any category, which can include shoes, coffee mugs, or t-shirts. So choose the 10 items you love and use the most and let go of the rest. This encourages you to use and appreciate what you have rather than constantly seeking out new additions. Likewise, avoiding duplicates is another key principle of underconsumption. And the no duplicate rule means that you refrain from buying multiple versions of the same item, especially if they're not everyday essentials. So before making a purchase, again, take stock of what you already own. And if you already have an item that serves the same purpose, resist the urge to buy another. For example, if you already have a perfectly good black jacket that you rarely use, ask yourself if you really need another one. Sticking to this rule means that you're less likely to accumulate unnecessary items that take up space, and it can also encourage you to take better care of the items that you already own. Because when you don't have multiple backups, you're more likely to maintain the items that you do have. And finally, the 2-minute rule is a simple yet effective strategy for stopping impulse purchases. So when you're deciding to buy something, take just 2 minutes to think about how often you'll likely use the item. And if you can't see yourself using it on a regular basis, it's probably not worth the money. During these couple of minutes, you can also consider whether it's a necessity or a want, and if you haven't already, this is also a perfect time to review your list. This pause can make a big difference in your decision-making process because many purchases are made on the whim. It also encourages financial responsibility because the money you save by not making an impulse purchase can be used for more important things like paying off debt, saving for the future, or investing in experiences that bring lasting joy.